Well, TGIF doesn't have the same meaning during COVID, that's for sure. I always have a hard time working out hard on Friday mornings because usually I'm racing Saturday, or at least my mind thinks I'm racing. So got up, had pretty good sleep, just finished up the first training program on the Garmin McMillan program. You can also do Jeff Galloway and some lady, I don't remember the lady's coach name. Gotta watch out for cars here. Finished up. If you're looking for a training program and you own a Garmin watch, I highly recommend using it. It just guides you right through it, loads up on the watch, and a plan isn't worth anything if you don't follow it. So, I know so many people, especially when I was coaching full time, were obsessed with training plans. Now it's like, it's not the plan. It's just, any plan will do. There's plenty of good ones out there. It's just, you got to follow it and have some sort of plan. And I find that's the most difficult part. It seems like a lot of people just pay for a coach not to listen to them nowadays. I used to charge so people would listen to me. So today it was just a little benchmark. So I ran a whole 5 minutes. And then I did a 70-minute chug, walk 500 meters, run 500 meters. Nothing quick, as you can tell. I've got a lot of congestion still. I'm not really sure what's going on. The air is super clean because it's rained the past day or two, which is nice. And it's kind of warm. I'm wearing my brand new jacket I got from Degree 32. It's kind of nice, got a nice hood. Really expensive. Kind of, you see me often in that big old orange thing. But that's got a Colombian, it's got a liner in it, kind of like a microwave practically. So checking this out because it was in the high 40s when I left. Another gorgeous Chamber of Commerce day here in Bakersfield, California. And no door dashing today, thankfully, because I just do it Monday through Thursday, so I don't have to race home. Probably go out and walk the weasel soon. It's so sad yesterday. It's kind of confusing here in California about COVID, but I'm not sure if the restaurants are open or closed. Here in California, it's confusing because Governor Newsom's finally letting things reopen, but it's so hodgepodge all over the place. And so, like I said, I'm at restaurants, and it's so amazing. The restaurants have finally got the system down, delivering really well. So I'm almost kind of like, wish they wouldn't mess with it. But it's kind of hard to tell whether they can let people eat in the restaurants or not eat in the restaurants. Outdoor dining the past couple of days has been closed because we've had some crazy winds. And then, of course, like I said, some weather too. So that's been super confusing. And so I'm picking up stuff from Denny's and IHOP and McDonald's. And especially Denny's and IHOP, they have an elderly clientele. I feel so bad. These people see me go inside to get food, and there's these people with walkers and really old, getting out of the cars, walking all the way in there and finding out they can't dine. But then your partner's like, what on earth are you doing out here, exposing yourself to people? I mean, we keep our 80-year-old abuela at home, and, this thing gets old people. It's very strange. I walk by almost every morning the Village Grill, and there's guys older and bigger than me every morning. They're eating breakfast together, waiting out front, exposing themselves to all this. But I guess routine trumps everything, which is kind of what I talk about often in this videos, is that you set up routine. You see how powerful routines are. People are willing to die for the routine. It's very, very confusing. Good news is, sounds like we're going to have sports here in Central Section soon, which will be nice. Cross country is going to be back in a limited way in terms of they just get to compete in their area. They don't want us traveling, so I'm about been traveling. I do hope by the end of February I can go down and do this race at this church on the coast. I plan on just kind of doing a half marathon there, even though it is a 12-hour race. But it starts like at 8:30 at night, and I really don't want to go all night doing a race. Not really ready for that. And speaking of the devil, I can see the weasel, so I guess I'll join her for some extra miles. And the weasel didn't call me. She's sneaking out for her walk, but I think I'll bother her and join her for her elm loop. Is that right, dear?